May 2016 is starting another quantum shift of energy, vibration and consciousness for humanity and ALL life evolving on the sweet earth. I know these words will create some anxiety and even a small resistance in many people, since every time we go through one of these great opportunities to advance in the light, the events in our lives become more intense. In anticipation of this response, the Company of Heaven is reminding each and every one of us who have been preparing for many lives, not only resist but to accomplish God victoriously this incomparable divine plan for planet Earth. The ascension process we are experiencing at the moment has never been tried in any system of worlds. Never a planet that came down to the depths of separation and duality that Earth failed, was given the opportunity to advance the light in such a short period of time. We are truly in uncharted waters, but you, me and anyone on Earth, we already have all the skill, knowledge, strength, courage and commitment of the heart that we need to accomplish everything we set out to do during this cosmic opportunity. This is true, or we would not have been allowed to incarnate on Earth during this auspicious moment. Keep this profound truth in your heart and mind and continue advancing. Ask your I Am Presence to take full control of your thoughts, feelings, words and actions, and you will be guided unerringly through this planetary transformation and more wonderful and difficult stuff. The time for you to meet your unique facet of the divine plan is now. The good news is that we have created the new Earth and further raised the spiral of evolution in the last 3 years than the Company of Heaven had anticipated. This means that the process of transmuting gross mutations of the old Earth, or deliberately or inadvertently created through the manipulation of our fragmented human egos, based on fear, is much more advanced than outward appearances indicate. Consequently, the influxes of light that we are getting for these opportunities, as the light and divine intervention that we will experience in May 2016, are succeeding and beyond the greatest expectations of heaven. On April 22, 2016, experienced a monumental influx of light from a full moon, very powerful. Billions of people were focused on this moon for several reasons. This focus of attention of mankind formed a collective cup of consciousness through which the light of God was able to flow to prepare the earth and all its life for the events that will occur in May. On 22nd April is celebrated every year, Earth Day. This year it fell on the full moon. Throughout the day, millions of people around the world have focused on Mother Earth and flooded and all life with love, compassion, healing and reverence, and everything was very extended by other events that day. The full moon, on 22nd April, occurred during the Taurus cycle of the Sun, which is regarded by Buddhists as the most powerful full moon of the year. The annual celebration that takes place on this day is the Wesak festival, which is considered the day of Buddha's birth, enlightenment and ascension. Every year, billions of Buddhists and other exponents of love and Buddha's enlightenment focus on light and healing, in love and light that Buddha brings to earth, in the name of humanity. Because this year is leap year, Easter celebrated in Judaism was delayed 1 month. Usually the Easter full moon is the first full moon after the March equinox, which took place this year during a lunar eclipse on 23rd March. But this leap year, Easter began at sunset sun 22nd April, well beyond Earth Day and Wesak festival. On 22nd April, millions of people also focused on the celebration of Easter. The collective focus of attention of mankind throughout this holy day exponentially expanded the light of the full moon and the various celebrations that bathed the earth. In perfect divine order, this influx of light paved the way for the events that we will be blessed in May. Month of May Mystic. In the heavenly realms, May is known as the mystic month of May. This is due to the various activities of light that take place in the internal and external levels during the month of May each year. May 1st is considered the day of Saint Germain Ascension. Saint Germain and his twin flame lady Portia, who is known in the inner realms as the goddess of divine justice, serving the earth at this time, the guardian's capacity of the violet flame solar crystalline fifth dimension's infinite perfection of God. These beings of light are truly cosmic beings who serve in this capacity for all sons and daughters of God throughout the universe. However, because of the urgency of time on planet Earth, the focus of their attention is being much intensified in this small planet. The violet flame that they are responsible for sustaining the Earth, is associated to the seventh solar aspect of deity, and will be the predominant frequency of light that bathed the Earth throughout the 2000-year cycle of the Aquarian Age. This sacred fire pulsates with the perfect balance of the flame of divine power Blue God our Father and the pink flame of divine love of our Mother God. After numerous changes of energy, vibration and consciousness that have occurred since the new Earth creation 22 December, finally we reached a critical mass that allowed us to complete our transition to the Aquarian Age. On January 18, 2016, when we entered the annual cycle of the Aquarian Sun, the Earth and all the Earth that it evolves, were blown in a spiral of evolution by our Father/Mother God omniscient, omnipotent and omnipresent, the U.S. Cosmic AM, all that is. During this cosmic breath, we rise officially new frequencies of the violet flame solar crystalline of the fifth dimension's infinite perfection of God. This is a light frequency beyond anything that we have been able to resist, at a cellular level. As we bathed in this sacred healing fire, Earth completed its journey through the age of Pisces. During this evolutive blow, Mother Earth was safely anchored in the full embrace of the solar age crystalline aquarium in Newfoundland. Now, starting on May 1, 2016 and building the momentum until every man, woman and child on Earth have completed their ascension in their solar light bodies crystalline in Newfoundland, Saint Germain and Lady Portia offered selflessly to support this unfathomable frequency of the violet flame of infinite perfection of God in the divine flame immortal victorious threefold each person. These precious beings of light will continue this colossal service to humanity in the light, until the I Am presence of every person has effectively integrated enough in their body's physical, etheric, mental and emotional to sustain this perfect balance of our Father/Mother, free of negativity that still manifests itself in the outside world. From outward appearances it may seem as if it took eons of time for the completion of this old earth purification is performed, but this is an illusion. The beings of light in the realms of illumined truth said that if this were true our Father/Mother God would not have issued a cosmic decree that allows Saint Germain and Lady Portia intervene in humanity's ascension process this way. The beings of light have indicated that this divine intervention is the tangible proof that we are much closer to our victory in the light of the life experiences of the masses of humanity are reflecting this time. Through its I Am presence in his meditations and moments of silence throughout the day, call Saint Germain and Lady Portia and they ask how you can assimilate more effectively new frequencies this gift of divine violet flame of God's infinite perfection. They are on standby, waiting for the opportunity to help you use this sacred violet flame through their unique understanding and their unique abilities. Trust in yourself. If you are not sure how to connect with your I Am presence, it is as simple as saying, I am my I Am presence, and I am one with the I Am presence of ALL humanity. I am while high, ALL life is being lifted up with me. Now, as a voice, one breath, one heartbeat and one energy, vibration and pure awareness divine love, I invoke Saint Germain and Lady Portia for me to reveal how I can assimilate and use more effectively the new frequencies of the violet flame solar crystalline fifth dimension's infinite perfection of God, through my own unique abilities and my deepest understanding. Once this invocation is affirmed, just enter the silence of your heart and remain in a state of grace. Know that the information you are seeking is being encoded in the divine intelligence of your heart flame, and it will manifest itself in your conscious mind whenever you need. Heart of Mary Mother Temple of the Immaculate. Another reason why May is considered a mystical month is because during this period of the year, the Temple of the Heart of Mother Mary Immaculate on the inner planes is open to all mankind. Throughout the month of May, our I Am presence accompanies us to the Mother Mary Temple, while we are in our subtle body while we sleep at night. This may be a new concept for some of you, but there is no such thing as our divine self is unconscious. When our physical body sleeps, our I Am presence guides a higher level of our consciousness on the inner planes, where we seek learning schools and holy temples we need most in order to fulfill our divine plan. Since our fall from grace eons ago, we usually do not remember these experiences. Although this is true for most people, the lessons we learn while we are asleep are always recorded in our etheric body. When we need them, our I Am presence boosts the lessons to the surface of our conscious mind, where they are recorded in subtle ways, but deep, as an inner knowledge. This year, Mother Mary is working closely with Saint Germain and Lady Portia to fulfill one facet of the divine plan that is unfolding day by day in 2016. Mother Maria said to each of us to be able to eventually support the new frequencies of the violet flame and our solar light body's crystalline fifth dimension alone. The Omo seed or standing in every heart flame should be strengthened and raised to a higher frequency of vibration. This seed atom or multidimensional permanent is the chalice that packs the immortal victorious threefold flame in our hearts. The flame immortal victorious threefold that beats in the heart of each person consists of the blue flame of divine of our Father power, pink flame of divine of our Mother God, and the flame yellow gold of divine wisdom that reflects the Christ consciousness sons and daughters of God. Note: threefold flame. Mother Mary assures us that while our I Am presence raises the vibration of our seed atom and permanent to a higher frequency of crystalline solar light of the fifth dimension, it will in no way harm the health of our heart and physical body. However, this will create a light cup that will be able to express much higher frequencies of transfiguring divine love of our Mother God, and easily sustain the new frequencies of the violet flame that Saint Germain and Lady Portia are helping us right now. Mother Mary revealed that this chalice newly strengthened light will also allow our I Am presence speed up the frequency of our threefold flame heart, which will greatly increase the divine alchemy that is occurring in our earthly bodies. The divine alchemy that is occurring in our earthly bodies are literally transforming our body's physical, etheric, mental and emotional planetary cells based on carbon to sunlight cells based on crystalline structure. Generally, this is a slow process, but with the help we are receiving from above, we are experiencing the wonder and happiness of our solar light bodies crystallina and the new earth much earlier than we can imagine. To help you open your heart to receptive and joyful expectation of alms that you are being given by Mother Mary during the month of May this year, please imagine going into your Temple of the Immaculate Heart, while admiring the following display. Entering the Mother Mary Temple. While in its most subtle body, your I Am presence accompanies the Temple of the Immaculate Heart of Mother Mary, the inner planes. As you enter the temple, the brilliant presence of Mother Mary greets. She wraps her loving arms and his embrace. She will awaken in you the memory of his time in his holy temple, before this incarnation. Do you remember now who came to earth during this cosmic moment with one desire to do God's will? You understand that volunteered to be a powerful instrument of God during this critical time and that you have been trained for eons for this mission. You also remember that promise to be the full manifestation of divine love to serve humanity and the light in this incarnation. With the help of Mother Mary, you remember that encoded in your heart flame, is a part of the divine plan that you chose to bring with you through the veil of physical birth. Mother Mary remembers the promise she made to help you during this wonderful time that your divine mission will be fulfilled. Mother Mary helps to remember the power you have in your life to fulfill your divine purpose with dignity, honor and victory. During the holy month of May, Mother Mary helps your I Am presence to expand the chalice of her Immaculate Heart, cradling her flame trina immortal victorious. The expansion of this goblet allows your heart flame is brought into perfect balance and be able to sustain the higher frequencies of the new violet flame of infinite perfection of God than you ever knew. As this occurs, the flame of your heart shines as a great strength of divinity in you, transfiguring your carbon-based bodies and crystalline solar light bodies of the fifth dimension. This transformation allows you to be aware of the presence of God in every cell and atom of your being. This opens the way for the next phase of the divine plan. Now, through all levels of divine consciousness, affirm. I am the immaculate concept of my true divine reality, now manifest and sustained by holy grace. And so it is. The next step. Operating in the frequency of their solar light bodies crystallina, you are now able to consciously magnify the divinity itself and in whole life, while your higher consciousness attracts not only the substance of divine love, healing, prosperity, peace, joy and happiness in the fashion world, but also prepares the earth and humanity to receive the patterns of perfection for the new earth that will flow from the realms of cause, when the light portal in Alaska is widely open in August 2016. These are the extraordinary patterns that were previously beyond the comprehension of his finite mind. The patterns you will now be able to understand not only as a possibility, but as an imminent reality. With the assistance that Mother Mary, Saint Germain and Lady Portia are giving to humanity during May Mystic Month in 2016. These new standards will be easily recognized and perceived tangibly by a humanity that awakens. Events May will prepare humanity and Mother Earth even more to receive the influx of light that will flow in the mental and emotional strata of Earth, with previously unknown patterns of perfection for the new Earth. When the portal of the realms of cause opens in August, these standards serve as the catalyst that will help transform intensely this blessed planet in heaven on Earth, which is destined to be. Your I Am presence attracted this information to your sphere of consciousness for a reason. Have you been preparing for eons of time to be an instrument of God for this facet of the divine plan, or would not be reading these words? While this divine plan unfolds step by step, each of us will be in our right and perfect place, serving the humanity and the light in the way that is in alignment with the call of our heart. Only your I Am presence can you reveal how you will best achieve its unique facet of this incredible opportunity to add to the light of the world. I will share with you how the Company of Heaven asked us to fulfill our facet of the divine plan that will take place in August 2016. Please read the following information carefully and see if this opportunity resonates in your heart too. His light and love are needed now. Know that the more light workers are physically present in this miraculous light activity that occurs on a cruise in Alaska from 13 to August 20, 2016, the more powerful our chalice of light, more light will be able to pass the physical plane Earth to help in implementing this unprecedented facet of the divine plan. Listen to your heart, and ask your I Am presence to reveal to you how your divine presence will help more effectively in this wonderful opportunity to serve selflessly to humanity and the light. All light workers who were prepared to serve this wonderful way on behalf of humanity and all life on this sweet earth will know who they are through the inner promptings of their heart. Listen to your heart and trust your inner guidance. Know that you are being guided to be physically present in the portal of the realms of cause in Alaska, and then your I Am presence and the Company of Heaven will assist you in preparing the way. This is true if you need assistance with time, energy, health or money to accomplish this facet of His divine mission. Besides those who are inspired to be physically present, there will be light workers who will join in consciousness from points of light around the world. These light workers will project the light flowing through the flames of their hearts in Light Portal, where the light workers are physically gathered in Alaska. Our unified efforts will expand so 1,000,000 times. The Divine Plan. We have been requested by the Company of Heaven to orchestrate the 30th Annual World Congress on Illumination that occur on a cruise to Alaska from 13 to August 20, 2016. This event will be held in the portal of light through which the realm's perfection standards the cause enter the mental and emotional strata of Earth. This portal pulsates with all its resplendent glory in the above Alaska ethers, in the United States. In this cruise to Alaska, light workers physically are present around the world, will join the flames of their hearts and form a transformer light, a holy grail through which the light of God will flow to open the light portal widely. Once this is accomplished, the Company of Heaven has revealed that not only the patterns of perfection from the realms of cause that reflect the divine love, eternal peace, vibrant health, abundance, happiness, ecstasy, and reverence new earth crystalline fifth dimension will flow much more easily through the hearts and minds of humanity to the physical plane, but we will receive the patterns of perfection for the new earth that we have not been able to comprehend with our finite minds. The 30th World Congress on Illumination will be a wonderful event, transformer life for all those who are willing to answer the call of your heart and offer to serve as instruments of God in behalf of our brothers and sisters of the family of humanity, and beloved Mother Earth. American Samoa, 2016, goes on. We will be sharing important information on how this facet of the divine plan will be held God victoriously. Alaska is a wonderful expression of the kingdom of nature. In the embrace of the extraordinary beauty of Alaska, we will easily connect with the patterns of perfection that we will experience once the new earth is manifested in a tangible way through the portal of light associated with the realms of cause. If you are interested to join us in this holy endeavor, all the information you will need to participate will be published on our website www.irawofpeace.org web link. God bless you, on behalf of ALL Life Evolving on this planet, for their willingness to be open door that will ensure unsearchable standards of Newfoundland perfection in the physical world of form. Now, we focus on divine intervention that is given to humanity by Saint Germain and Lady Portia and the beloved Mother Mary during this powerful month of May.